to cover hip hop, which hip hop is more than just music. It's a fully developed cultural, social movement. And so there is more to hip hop than that. There's the different elements. There is the music, there's rap, there's dancing, there's the fashion, there's the just culture and how people interact with each other. So please think of that as you listen to hip hop music.
When we're talking about hip hop, we have to talk about the differences between rap and hip hop. So, rap is a feature of hip hop, it's part of hip hop, and it's rhyming rhythmically. A lot of us should know what rap is. And it uses sampling or taking chunks of music from other artists. So you're taking a sample. So think when you go to like the grocery store and they're offering samples, you're taking a little piece and you're trying it. So when you're sampling in rap, you're taking little pieces of other artists' music and you're incorporating it into your own. And so if you listen to a lot of current rap songs, you can find pieces of older music. I know Motown is used a lot for this. Scratching, so that's where you're taking you're on the turntables and you're doing the whole with your fingers and it's scratching. And mixing, so that's where you're taking these different elements, the samples, the scratches, all of it, all your own elements, and you're mixing it together like in a giant mixing bowl. This was originally called emceeing and DJing, so now DJing and rapping have been separated, and same with emceeing. So MC oftentimes is called Master of Ceremonies, and the MC originally, and sometimes still today, is the person who introduces. So the MC would introduce the music, would talk about it, and then over time, instead of just introducing the music, they became a part of the music. So they would be DJing, they would be putting on the music, they would be mixing it and scratching live, and then they would rap over it. And so it evolved over time. Hip hop is a social movement. So typically we think of hip hop as being music, but hip hop is a social political movement that does involve music. There's hip hop music that is hip hop that comes from this movement, but they're two. Hip hop culture is a movement. And so it's a culture that gives people a voice. People who previously had no voice. This was their way to share with the world who they were. And it's all based on personal experiences. They take all their life experiences and they're putting it into art forms and making it elevated, making it something different than it was before, making it something that people could relate to. So songs are often mixed with other genres. So like with rap, the sampling, so they would take samples from other genres. Pop, hip hop, or hip hop, pop, rock, soul, all these other genres are mixed together. Breakdancing and graffiti are also used to express individuality. They are a part of hip hop culture. So here are the big elements of hip hop culture. So hip hop movement started in the 70s in the South Bronx, and it started with breakbeat dancing. So there would be a DJ playing whatever kind of music they were playing, mixing it, sampling it, all that right there. And there would be an element of a break in the music. And so a break is where it's just instrumental. There's no rapping, there's no singing, it's just instruments. And so that's the break of a song. And so the break is the easiest part to dance to, and this became known as break dancing eventually, but it was originally break beat dancing because you would dance during the break beat. Graffiti is art that is created in a public space without permission. So graffiti style can be created in forms that are not illegal. Remember, graffiti without permission is illegal. But this style has evolved, and now it can be done on canvases, it can be done as murals that were with permission. And so it's kind of taken its own form. It has evolved from this original where it was without permission. It can be small, like tags, and so tag is like putting your stamp on it, or larger pieces, blockbusters, murals that take up an entire wall, vehicle, all kinds of things. That's blockbusters, really big. And then another important part is MC, or Master of Ceremonies, who is the gap bridges the gap between DJ and the audience. So the Master of Ceremonies is the one who does the introductions. So originally the Master of Ceremonies, DJ, and rapper, they were kind of the same thing, but now they've been sort of separated out. And so they are the one who talks with the audience. They're the one who engages the crowd, hypes them up, makes it exciting. That's the MC. These are all important parts of hip hop culture. Here are the pioneers of hip hop. African Bambaataa, Grandmaster Flash, he's who developed the DJ mixer. That is a question on the quiz, please remember it. Queen Latifah, first female rapper. She has several questions on the quiz, so make sure you're looking at these points. She's important. Beastie Boys, and then we get DJ Jazz Jeff and the Fresh Prince. So make sure that you know these. There are questions about all of these people on the quiz. So your code word for this video is turntable. Your code word is turntable. Turntable was created, let's go back, by Grandmaster Flash. That's a quiz question. Your keyword is turntable.